Hello, Scott. Well, hello, Scott. Here we are again. Here we are again with the old straw hat on. The old straw hat on. I want to read you a rude nursery rhyme by Sir Michael Horden when he was in the Navy. So Sir Michael says, "My party piece, which went under the title A Lady Sings, and which I half sung, half spoke, was an innocent enough little nursery rhyme that for some reasons had the ratings and officers falling alike in the aisles." So the nursery rhyme, Scott Bradley of Burnley, goes, "I've got a little pussy. It's so pretty and so small. I'm sure it's quite the nicest little pussy cat of all. Some people say they like a pussy very large and fine. But when they do, I say to them, oh, you should see mine. My little pussy is prettier than yours. Nice long whiskers, never shows its claws. I never give it meat because I want to keep it small. My little pussy is the prettiest of all." Some people like a tabby or a Persian with long hair, but for that kind of pussy I'm quite sure I wouldn't care. While others like a black one or a white one, I've heard tell, but mine's a perfect beauty. It's a lovely tortoise shell. Well, personally, Scott, I prefer a black one, as you know. My little pretty, I've had some cider, sorry Scott. My little pussy is prettier than yours, etc, etc, etc. The curate often calls and of my pussy makes a fuss. He loves to stroke and play with his, he is so fond of us. His wife has got a pussy which he has often caressed. He says, although it's very nice, he likes my pussy best. My little pussy is prettier than yours, etc, etc, etc. That's for Scott Bradley of Burnley. Oh, the roll-up's gone out again, Scott. Well, I must say it's very hot here. Very hot here again in Oxfordshire. To be really honest with you, Scott, I like the Oxford of old. I don't like the modern Oxford, modern people. I like old Oxford where people say, oh, good morning. Well, good morning to you, sir. And how much was your beautiful shoes? And the person what I've said that to, or anybody says to, would say, 2 and 9 at the old shoe shop. Yes, down Brasenose Street. That's what he'd say. Yes, I got my new shoes down Brasenose Street, 2 and 9. 2 and 9, very expensive shoes, I must say, after the war, very expensive shoes. Whereas today, Scott, people would say, yeah, I got me trainers, got me fucking trainers from JD Sports, you know. I'm not into all that, Scott. I'm into the old Oxford, like Sir John Gielgud. Yes, excuse me, Sir John. What play are you appearing in tonight at the Aldwych Theatre, London? To which John Gielgud would reply, yes, I am in a doll's house. I'm in a doll's house and I'm getting rave reviews. It's absolutely wonderful. And my very good friend Sir Alf Richardson is appearing too. He's playing, well, in the Scottish play, one shouldn't say the Scottish play, because it brings bad luck, you see. So Sir Alf, who gave an absolutely disgusting performance of would say to the unfortunate actor playing Banquo, who cut him this morning while he was reading his mail, If you ever ignore me again, sir, I will put it about in London that you played banco to me. And that they're the days I still enjoy. Absolutely wonderful. And I went to Broughton Castle yesterday. What a wonderful time. Oh, yes. What a wonderful time at Broughton Castle I had yesterday. Heartburn. Sorry, Scott. Bit of heartburn. Heartburn. Anyway. Oh, fucking roll up. Yes. Yes, so. Come on, you bastard. Anyway, Scott, so I looked down this old wooden doorway and down the stairway, and I almost expected Richard III in his tights walking up and saying, "Hello there! What are you doing in my castle, sir? I'm waiting for Oliver Cromwell to bring the witches in, and there I shall shag them and flog them. Ah! Shag them and flog them, Scott. The witches, the witches, the witches. Oh, I'm just, Scott, I'm just rambling. Cheers, Scott Bradley of Burnley. You're a great guy, you are. Great guy. You can be very ferocious and a complete dragon, but you're a great guy. Cheers, sir. Yes, I rather like Oxford of old. You know, all the old actors who speak and walk properly. Now, I mean, I've always been a people watcher. You know, people today there's still some interesting people about today, but you know, I still live in the old Oxford. I still live in the old Oxford, Scott, where people speak properly. You know. Oh yes, that's a nice jacket you have, sir. And how much was that? And where did you get it from? Where did you buy that from? Was it from a costumiers or a theatre costumiers? Oh, by the way, Scott, keep your eyes peeled. I'm looking for some King George I shoes. You know, the buckle type, what you see in the old master portraits. I'm looking for a pair of those, yeah. I like the old costumes. Yes, I do. I like the old costumes. Yes, in fact, I belong in the 18th century, me. I really do. Knickerbockers and buckled shoes and powdered wigs and beauty spots and yes, I love all that. I do. You know, I don't like the modern world. Where I am right now, nothing's changed. You know, everything's still nice, Scott. Everything's still nice. It is. Yes, I do like the old Oxford. The old cobbles, and I like the Georgian and Victorian period. You know, I don't belong in this modern world. You know, that's why I become a loner, because you know, the less I see of people, the better. You know, the less I see of people, as Sir John Gielgud would say, the less I see of people, the better. The better I am. You know, that's what Sir John Gielgud would say. You know, the less I see of people, the better. If I am on stage all the time, I live in a make-believe world. Yes, I love the make-believe world, I do. Well, it's absolutely beautiful and hot. It's beautiful and hot today. Yes, I spent a wonderful day at Broughton Castle, Banbury, Oxfordshire yesterday. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I met the lady of the manor too, Scott, I did. I met a lady of the manor, Lady Say and Sally. I met Lady Say and Sally of Banbury, Oxfordshire, all the descendants in the old master portraits. I've got another bottle of cider in my bag, Scott. It's not the usual Scrumpy Jack cider. There's my usual Scrumpy Jack cider there. My usual Scrumpy Jack cider, but I've got a bottle of Henry Weston's in one's bag. See, I would say one's bag. I mean, I don't say my bag, do I? You know, like anyone else would say, you know. Yeah, I've got a bottle of fucking cider in my fucking bag, man. You know, fucking hell. I don't say it like that. I say I've got a bottle of Henry Weston's in my bag. You know, as Sir John Gielgud would say. You know, yes. Yeah, so, you know, on another note, I do like the royal family. Well, the Queen, Prince Philip, enjoying wonderful old age, you know. Prince Charles as well. Yes, I do like Prince Charles. I don't know about the other members of the royal family, but I like the Queen, Prince Philip and Prince Charles. You know, I really admire them, I do. You know, they live in splendour as well. And I do too. I live in splendour. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. And I, you know, yes, I'm comfortable. I'm nice, you know. Yes, I like my old master portraits and fine furniture, and as King George I, who was actually born in Germany. You know, I always thought King George I was English, but he was born in Hanover, Germany. So, you know, we've had German kings, you know, in the Georgian period. I'm trying to make the most of this roll up, but I've got loads of tobacco. Or, as Sir John would say, I've got lots of tobacco. Got lots of tobacco. I've got lots of everything. You know, that's what life's all about, having lots of everything you enjoy. Hey Scott, can't wait for Corrie tonight. Woo, can't wait for Corrie tonight. There's killings, murders, batterings, beatings, people going screw loose. Oh yeah, man, screw loose. Yeah, Daniel's gone screw loose. He pushed Ken down the stairs. Yeah, I like a bit of violence. I do. I like a bit of violence. You know, I live in a perfect world, but sometimes I like to come out of it. You know, I don't like it to be too perfect at times. You know, it's like nice to be a cunt every now and again. You know. I like to be nice all the time, but it's nice every now and again to be an absolute cunt. You know, it's nice to be a cunt, you know, because otherwise people will just take the piss. You know, I don't like it, well, I don't mind people taking the piss at times, you know, as long as because, you know, there's lots of, it's a nasty world we live in today, Scott, you know, if people can get a bit of pleasure, you know, that's good, you know, but basically, you know, I like to come out of my little cosy world and be an absolute cunt. One must be an absolute cunt before one gets too old. You know. Yeah, by the way, Scott, before I went to Broughton Castle and Banbury, Oxfordshire yesterday, you know, I actually ironed my shirt. I ironed a shirt yesterday, so I'm still capable of ironing a shirt. I am, you know. I got the ironing board out of the old ironing the cottage. You know, a purple shirt, very nice, very nice and expensive purple shirt. And so I'm still capable of ironing a shirt. You know, do you remember when Ken Dodd used to say, "Where's my shirt? Where's my shirt?" That's what Ken Dodd, the comedian, used to say. "Where's my shirt?" Where's my shirt? Iron my shirt. Is my shirt ironed? So I ironed my shirt yesterday and I felt $1 million. No, I didn't feel all green and crinkly. I just felt like $1 million, Scott, yeah. So yes, Corrie's on every night this week at 9 o'clock and I'm absolutely engrossed. Who pushed Ken down the stairs? Daniel. And he's getting really violent now, you know, he's a real 1960s psychopath. And Nick, I was disappointed that he didn't drown. You know, I mean, if he was going out of it, if he's going out to Corrie permanently or big time, you know, you'd have thought the casting director or producer or whoever, you know, would have just said, drown, you bastard, drown, you fucking bastard. Cheers, Scott. Cheers, Scott Bradley of Burnley. You know, I love you. No, I don't mean in a gay way, you know, I just think you're a great guy, Scott. I really do. You know. Oh. Cheers, Scott. I love you, mate. Oh. Well, I'm going to make another roll up in a minute and have some more cider and read my book. As Sir John would say, read the journal. Read the journal. Yes, there's plenty to be read in the journal. Yes, you're going to the Dreaming Spires of Oxford tomorrow to have a glass of expensive Chablis or Chardonnay and a nice, well, not a pizza, but nice meal of chicken or something nice, you know. And then I need to get to the stage door and make my face different with the application of makeup and wigs and pomp and glory and all that, Scott. Yes, I like the pomp and glory. I like transforming myself into someone who is not me. There's someone entirely the opposite to me. Yes, I like all that. So Scott Bradley of Burnley, I will bid you a very good afternoon, because right now it's baking hot and I just want to lie down, sir. Thank you and goodbye. Goodbye, Scott. Goodbye. Goodbye, Scott. I'm going to take you over there to see the lovely trees where I am. Thank you. Have a look. Take a look, sir.